Power of Death, created between 1889 and 1890 by William Holbrook Beard, measures 53.7 by 40.1 centimeters and is housed in the Harvard Art Museum's Fogg Museum in Cambridge, Massachusetts. This striking painting showcases a desolate landscape where death, depicted as a skeletal figure wrapped in a tattered white shroud, stands triumphantly over a scene filled with devastation. In one gnarled hand, death clings to a barren branch of a dead tree, while in the other hand, he lifts the lifeless body of a tiger, its claws outstretched in a final, futile struggle. The composition is both theatrical and grotesque, embodying a sense of macabre irony that Beard, renowned for his satirical animal paintings, often wove into his art. The foreground is strewn with the remains of majestic beasts that once held power, including a massive elephant that has collapsed under its own weight, a lifeless lion shrouded in shadow, and the indistinct form of a camel lying among the remnants of death's conquest. The land itself is barren, lifeless, and devoid of hope. A blood-red sun sinks behind the horizon, casting an ominous glow over the scene and further enhancing the apocalyptic atmosphere. This imagery raises profound questions. Does it symbolize the finality of all life, the relentless passage of time, or perhaps a cosmic warning about humanity's fragile dominion over nature? Beard's portrayal of death is particularly unsettling. This is not a conventional Grim Reaper wielding a scythe. Instead, death is portrayed as primal and brutally efficient, strangling the tiger with bony fingers, mocking the strength and ferocity of the animal kingdom. Even the most fearsome creatures, those typically associated with dominance and resilience, ultimately find themselves powerless in the face of mortality. The painting may have been inspired by real-life events, especially the famed menagerie of P.T. Barnum and the tragic death of his prized elephant Jumbo, who was struck by a train in 1885. Beard, who likely observed exotic animals at New York's Central Park Menagerie or at Barnum's American Museum, transforms these real-life spectacles into a universal and chilling statement on the inevitability of death. Yet, beyond its morbid themes, Power of Death poses a disquieting question. If even the strongest among us are destined to fall, then what becomes of human arrogance? Like, share, and subscribe to Decipher Art to keep the legacy of human art alive.